What's up, wild ones? So, how do we stay present? How do we get into this present moment? We hear it all over, right? You hear the yogi people talk about it. I'm one of those people. You hear the mindset people. You hear the coaches and the entrepreneurs and all the freaking people. Everybody's talking about you gotta be present. You gotta be able to stay here in this moment. They say it in different ways, but you know you've heard it somewhere. But it seems like there's a whole lot of talk and there's not a whole lot of actual how do we do it? What's the thing? You know, as humans, we really like to know how. How do we do this thing? I'm tired of hearing, oh, it's so simple. All you have to do is blah, blah, blah. And then you try it and then you're like, that really did absolutely nothing for me. That was not helpful. Thank you so much, but thank you. Not thank you. So today I keep hearing this word presence. And I was like, what's the thing that really brings me into this space where I'm actually, like, I can let go of what might come. As a visionary, as a creative, we're always like futurescaping. Okay, so this could be this, and this could be this, and this could be this, right? Awesome. And also, we've got to learn how to be here, right? And how do we also let go of everything that brought us to this moment? The traumas, the dramas, the fears, the shame, the guilt, all the things. All the things. How do we allow ourselves? Because it's giving ourselves permission. And you've got to understand what it is for you, right? And so I'm like, what is it for me? What is it for me? How do I get into presence? Immediately, it was body. Anytime that I can recall, right? If there's something that you want to feel, there's something that you want to know, there's something you want to understand, you got to be able to recall what it actually felt like in your system. And for me, presence, it feels like me being fully dropped into my body, out of my head, into my body. And you're like, that sounds so simple. It is. And it's also one of the hardest things for us to do. If you're a powerhouse, if you're intelligent, right? If you are a creative, if you're a visionary, if you're doing big things in the world, like you are pimping, right? It can be really hard. It can be one of the most challenging things to just stop all of the mental chatter and actually get into your body. And it's pretty much the one thing that changes everything. I know we hear so much about mindset and you know, just don't tap into your emotions. Your feelings are bad. Your feelings are going to make you like this lazy slob who sits on the couch all the time. Look, if we continue to numb ourselves out to what's actually happening in our own body, how do we actually expect to experience what we want to experience? Because experience happens through our body. Experience doesn't just happen as you're just thinking about something like, okay, I just want to think my way into pleasure. I want to think my way into intimacy. I want to think my way into success. I want to think my way into love. I want to think my way into a deeper sense of creative expression. That doesn't work. That's not it, right? We've got to be able to actually experience it in our body. And so presence happens for me. The only time it happens is when I can fully drop into my body. And so I want you to really look at the different ways that you can get into your body, how you can let go of thinking, over analyzing, trying to think your way to something, how you can allow yourself to drop into your body and actually experience that thing. So we know LOA, right? Attraction and vibration and all the things, you've got to be able to experience it before it happens, right? We are conscious co-creators. We are creators. At some point, hopefully, we move into being a conscious participant in what we are co-creating with God, universe, soul, right? And so as we are becoming more conscious, as we are really becoming more aware of who we're being and how we're showing up and what we are creating in our life, and that we are creating all the things, right? That if we're going to experience it, we've got to be able to actually, experience it, which means we've got to not think our way through it, but we've got to actually hold it in our body. We've got to be able to expand our capacity for what we can hold in our body. And then we have to expand our capacity for how much resiliency we have in transmuting that energy into what we desire in our life, in our business, in our brand, in our creativity, in our love life, in our sex life, in our connection, our relationship with God, our soul, all the things. So drop into your body. See what What is it for you? What is it? Like, go back and really experience in your, like, think of the thoughts, yes, and then feel the feelings. What was it like in your body when you were at peace in the present moment? When you were so in flow, you were so aligned, you were so in the space of devotion and just bliss. You were in your bliss, right? And then cultivate that practice on a daily basis. That might take time, but we got to start somewhere, right? So start to cultivate. Okay, for me, I can be running, it can be martial arts, it can be yoga, it can be dance, right? All the things. It can be sex, like just with the most amazing partner in it, like all of it. It gets me. I'm in my body, and I'm out of here, and I'm just like, okay, like yes, and I can bring myself in so exquisitely into this moment, where future, past, all that stuff, whatever you believe, different dimension, like like whatever, this moment. So allow yourself to drop into your body. That's the how, and then you've got to figure out the intricacies of what that how looks like for you. Shoot me some comments and let me know how that resonates. How do you get into your own body? How is that played out in your life? How does it help you with your own presence? Are you having questions around it? Just let me know what you got on presence, what you got on your body, man. Goddess, king. Yeah, make sure if this resonates that you hit that little subscribe button and you turn on the notifications, hit that little bell, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah. If you're not hanging out with me on Insta, come hang over there. That's where all the after party and all that stuff happens. Yeah, all that good stuff. All right, guys, I love you. I will see you next time.